Hey guys, so looking at these stocks that are gappers, these big high momentum day trader specials like Wimi, WIMI. Um, you can see I don't do this chasing stuff here in pre-market. Number one, it's hard for me to go big share size without stops in there, and I don't really use mental stops. I usually, for the most part, I use triggered stops unless I see that the stock's being manipulated and very volatile. But in the context of Wimi, what I look for is, it's on my radar, but I want to see shape change. So right here is the point of shape change. So taking a position at 760 and then just riding it up, moving the stop to 858 is a nice move, right? Then you have another downward trajectory move along a pivot point breakout line, right? So from a macro perspective, the stock, even though it's crazy moving, it's still in an upward trajectory along this line here. Pivot break and pre-market, pivot bounce, and then riding along here. And then you'll see we're just above the VWAP here with some crazy tails through there. And I have a decent sized position here, and I'm going to put the first stop in here and then another stop along this line here, looking for a break above this. So you can see that these wedges, another wedge pop right here that I bought, and I'm in a profit now, and I'm holding portions with stops just under there. So I'm looking for these little wedge shape changes, wedge pop break, wedge. Now you have another wedge here if this is your pivot, and these are 1 minute charts, so we don't want to get too crazy, but right in here you're starting to kind of tighten up again. Another wedge, and then you obviously have this horizontal resistance right here across the board. So I know there's a lot of lines there, but this is the stuff we're looking for. We're looking for this break above this ascending trend line here to make a move to possibly attack this pivot point high, and then maybe make another run at the top of the VWAP or the top of the channel VWAP there.
Sharon personal.
So that's how I trade these safely, and I think it's the best way to avoid getting caught in a momentum run that could just fall to the downside. And here you start to see the wedge moving here, and if it breaks there you go, you could get a little pop. Now hopefully we'll attack the 780 area and possibly push through there, because like I said, from a macro move, it's just a lot of crazy move intraday, but your trajectory is still higher lows and higher highs intraday.